Nanny of the Maroons, warrior of the Jamaican hills, who fought for freedom with fire in her heart and strategy in her soul. I come from Wangari Maathai, the Kenyan mother of trees, who planted forests where despair once lived and dared to stand tall in a world that tried to cut her down. I come from Rosa Parks, who sat down in defiance of an entire people, a quiet storm. I come to tell you I'm here to change the world, not with arrogance, but with purpose, not to be famous, but to be faithful. To this assignment that calls me in the middle of the night and says, get up, there's work to be done. I come with stories in my blood and prayers on my tongue. I come with truth in my hand and love that doesn't flinch. So if you see me quiet, knowing I'm listening. If you see me still, know that I'm gathering strength. And I come to take my place among all these strong women. So that's why I don't need to send a know that. One last one, and then we are open for questions of all types. So for me, writing was what I did, and it took me to where I am at now. But for many, many years, I had this dream, and I'm going to read the dream to you, that I would have for years. It's a day in the life of my dream. I woke to the soft hum of the sea this morning. It was a kind of sound that belongs to a lullaby, rhythmic and endless. Even before I opened my eyes, I felt the warmth of Jamaica in my bones, the sun beginning in the golden stretch of the sky. I sat up in my familiar white bed, sheets cool against my skin, wrapping myself in my favorite robe. The house itself seems to greet me. My white Victorian house by the sea feels alive, as if she too wakes with the sun, smiling, and I walk across her polished floor. I padded barefoot to the veranda, my sacred circle of sky and sea. My chair is waiting for me. I close my eyes. I take a drink of the water's edge, the green tea and white tea from desert sage. I sit and I exhale. He came to me then, my beloved, barefoot, unhurried. His voice still heavy with sleep, but soft with love. Good morning, he says. And he stretches over, he kisses me on the cheek, and he sits beside me. Our chef prepares a feast, more like poise. Coconut croissants, still warm for the oven, papaya slices, orange juice that we pick from our bowl. We laugh, we have breakfast. I'm going through fast. After breakfast, we walk through the garden, and we have everything there. Mangoes, banana, papaya, and we sit, we pick, we eat. By midday, as we stroll along the water, our chef brings us a colorful vegetarian lunch, roasted breadfruit, callaloo, and salad. A salad of mango, avocado, and limes. Every bite that we have come from our garden. Later, as we curled up in the hammock on the veranda, he whispers stories to me, and I laugh. And I take a breath, and I realize this is my life. And as I write this by lamplight, I know the truth, that I was always meant for this kind of softness. And so this is my future self, and this is what my life will be, right? Acknowledgement with all my love. Becoming a woman is not a solitary act. It's a becoming shaped by love, held by memories, refined in fire, softened by laughter for those who dare to stand beside me and whisper, keep going. To Yvonne Ruddock and Tanya Ryan, you are the keepers of the secret, the quiet holders of truth, of lineage, of medicine women's grace. Thank you for walking with me through this unfolding, for guarding the mysteries with tenderness and letting me write them down in my own trembling way. You are sacred to the world. To all the women who walked with me, cried with me, prayed for me, called me by name, and reminded me that I was not too much and was never too much, this book is for you. To my ancestors, thank you for the dreams, the one I loved and the one who broke me open. You too made me whole. And to the divine, the one who sees, who heals, who calls forth the woman in me again and again. God holds each of you in the palm of his hands. And he'd be real good to you as you've been to me. With all my love, Lord. Thank you. So we have all of these here for sale. Go ahead.